Hello and welcome back to my channel. This is Katelyn from Katelyn Plans, and today we're jumping into the 2022 planner for the week of December 27th through January 2nd. So this is going to be a New Year's spread. I'm planning on the Marabou Designs big vertical pages. These are the Happy Planner ones that they did with Marabou Designs. They do have like that little icon over here, but once we get later into the month, I have it Franken planned, so it's going to be a little bit more neutral. This is just the way it worked out. Yes, I could have planned in the pages that looked like this on my last planner. There's like still this week in that planner because it runs through the end of December, and this is like a partially December week, but I wanted to start the new planner. So we're going to jump in with this spread. I have a few ideas, and I've played around with like a lot of different sticker books on what I wanted to do for New Year's. I knew I wanted to use these two sticker sheets from my own shop. So this one is 2022 and then this one is New Year's quotes. And I've already started kind of planning with two sheets of these stickers. I used them to make my 2022 social media goals insert. So I have these two partially used sheets, and then I feel like I can just kind of combine them with two brand new sheets to get a lot of stickers in there. I have a little bit left on this According to Allie 2022 sheet. I'm planning on using like the fireworks because I feel like the rose gold tones will match nicely. I don't know if I'm going to be able to incorporate this Happy New Year in there, but we'll see when we get into the planning part. The other small shop sticker sheet I have for New Year's is this one by Alicia Michelle, and it is called New Feels Sidebar Quotes, and it's stickers that are kind of fit for the sidebar area, and these are like themed around like new beginnings or whatnot, but this one says 2022, so I probably want to use that before I don't have a chance to use it again. And then to pair with all of those like small shop stickers, I'm bringing in the Bold and Blush sticker book. So I have the classic and then I have the big sized ones. This is a big sized Happy Planner, so some of these will fit in here nicely, and then some more functional stuff out of the smaller one. And if that was not enough, I also have this really fun sheet of vellum. It came out of a scrapbook paper pad, and I just didn't know what to do with it because it's kind of transparent, and I want to try to get it on the pages. I don't know how well that's going to work out because I'm worried you're going to see the tape runner through it because it is kind of transparent. But it won't irritate me too much, I don't think. So I'm going to try to work this in here this week just to bring in the rose gold foiling. I know the Bold and Blush books are rose gold foiled books, so this should work out nicely. That's the hope. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and take these pages off the discs and we will get started. I was thinking it would be fun to do the vellum kind of like ripped down the sidebar. I don't know how well this is going to rip or how well it'll affix to the pages, but I wanted to mix it up a little bit this week, and I haven't used vellum in my planner before. It's just kind of like a more plasticky paper compared to like a scrapbook paper. It's not like plastic, but it is a little shinier. It's sheer in some places. And I'm thinking I'm going to do like a pretty slim section of it. If you've never ripped vellum before, it's a very nice sensory experience. I don't know why. It just rips very like nicely. So I'm tearing like a section that I can go ahead and glue in. I will need to white out that little notes icon. You thought you escaped the notes icon, but it's back. So we've got this. Okay, it doesn't say notes, it says this week's list, and there is hair in my tape runner. There is hair everywhere here. So you're for sure going to be able to see this whiteout blob through the vellum, but I think whiteout blob is better than being able to see the like lettering through the vellum. So we're going to start with that. I'm not going to white out any like box lines. I think it's kind of cool to have that showing through. So we'll start out with just a little bit of hairy tape runner to get things started. I just went around the edge of it, and there's a little bit on the page, but that's fine. You actually can't see it too much from this like angle. If I get it down on the page, I wonder how well it's gonna blend in. Not terribly. Like, yeah, you can see a hint of it, but the foiling is a little bit distracting, so I think that's fun. And I do like the transparency element where you can see the line through that box. To finish off that sidebar, I'm going to take one of these, and I'm picking this one, not wishing, not hoping. This year I'm making things happen. 2022. I don't want to get demonetized by saying the full quote out loud, but it is an adult-rated quote. And these are like a fun, clear sticker, and they are cut very nicely around all of the little words. So that's fun. Should I put it here, or should I put it like up here? I'm gonna go up at the top, and then maybe I can layer like some little champagne glasses down at the bottom. I don't actually have New Year's plans, but I'm gonna decorate my planner as if I have like fancy New Year's party plans. I don't want this vellum to be alone over there, so I'm gonna take a little bit more to do this corner on like Saturday, Sunday. And as I mentioned, I don't have any New Year's plans. Cases are picking up where I am, so I don't really want to like go outside too much if I don't have to. I do have to work over the weekend, which I'm getting a little antsy about that, like being out in public, but we'll see how that goes. I need to pay bills somehow, but I will probably not be doing anything beyond that. We might watch a movie at home or something like that. And this one I'm gonna put over the numbers because I'm able to see through it. I feel like that's like a cool effect that I wouldn't be able to do if I was just using regular scrapbook paper. It doesn't look like the cleanest, but I think it looks fun. So keeping it like that, and I still have like a suggestion of like the first and the second. The other thing that I know for sure I want to get in here is the year 2022, when it becomes 2022. So this one is going to go over here, just on the weekend. It fits nicely between two boxes and a big sized planner, and it's like a faux rose gold glitter. We've got some other options. I'm thinking the champagne bottle over by the sidebar. I'm going to try to use up the stickers on the sheets that I've partially used first. So I'm like thinking these could be fun over here, but I just don't know yet. Should I hold off on that for now? No, this looks good over here. Okay, so we got that, and then I want like a champagne glass with that. Yeah, that's fun. And the other one could go up by like 2022, or I could put them together instead of giving the illusion that I'm drinking alone on a Monday night. You know how it happens. Okay, so we've got Champagne Kisses and Midnight Wishes, New Year's Day, New Year's Eve. So these are like holiday markers. We got cheers and then another champagne glass. My second anniversary with my boyfriend is going to be on Tuesday, the 28th. So I want a box to mark that. I don't think I have work on that day, which is very exciting, that I can take the day off and spend time with him. Men are so hard to buy for like gifts. I spent way too long trying to pick out an anniversary gift, and he's not giving me any hints at what he got me, and that's difficult for me because I can't like gauge from what he got like what I should get him. I find it really difficult to buy gifts for people, but anyway, so I got him an Amazon like Alexa, like one of those speakers, and then some cigar thing that he probably doesn't need because he has all the cigar stuff he could ever need, but I don't think he's going to be upset if I get him like some fancy cigar holder. I'm going to take this one to go across Monday, Tuesday, and I don't have anything that's like spanning these 2 days, but I feel like having some extra space to just like write down what I'm up to could be helpful. Yeah, that looks good. I think I do want it to go behind the anniversary box though, because thinking about how long the words are gonna be to have to write that in, I'm probably gonna want more space. So a little layer rearrangement. I could put some like fireworks over here to kind of round the cluster out because they're in like a nice organic shape. But I just don't want it to get too boxy, especially because this is not a school week, so I have some room to get decorative in my planner, and I'm fully gonna take myself up on that. So we've got some boxes to play around with. I've got the According to Allie fireworks. What do I want to do with these? I like the shape of this one. And it could be fun to like layer over this corner, kind of by that champagne glass. These ones are kind of like shooting up out of the Happy New Year. But I don't know where I would place those in a spread where I'm not including the Happy New Year sticker. I'm going to put another one down here just to round that out into a trio. I think it's coming along pretty well. So the other thing that I have on the 27th is a work shift, and I need to find something to mark that down without ruining like how good this is looking right now. There's a lot of like dashboard sized stickers in here, which makes sense because the Bold and Blush planner itself is a dashboard planner. I have one. It's my social media planner. These ones are like a rose gold foiled box, but the border isn't as thick as the ones on the black boxes. So it doesn't look as good to have it in that cluster, although this placement isn't terrible. So we'll do that for Monday's work shift. And I'm actually going to move it down slightly to put a little header on top of it, one of these arrows, where I can like mark the time above the box and then have the like details of it below. So I'll do this. And I'm trying to get rose gold foiling in here because that vellum paper will then like match other elements in the spread if I do it like that. So I think that's kind of fun. What else are we up to? I'm thinking I'm going to put a quote over here by the champagne bottles, and I have a quote sheet. That's not the one that I was looking for. I'm looking for this one. I'm thinking this one that just says less bitter, more glitter could be kind of fun to have over in this area, like sizing wise. So there will be room to write directly on the page if I need to like include things. I don't have anything going on the 29th, so it's going to be like a nice rest day. I could even put some bullet points in there if I want to like get stuff done, which I do. I have papers to work on over break because what's new? So let's see what we got in the way of bullet points in here. Okay, we have some little page flags, which could be fun. We've got these smaller ones, but I don't like the hot pink color. I could do the black ones, but they have little icons on them. Let's see. I was hoping that there would be like rose gold foiled ones. Here's some more. I feel like the page flags are calling to me right now. I'll put a little header first. We'll start with plan on it. And I'm just starting I'm starting a checklist up here in this top box on Wednesday, because Wednesday's going to be like a work day for me where I don't have to go to a job, but I'm going to be working on stuff. And the sticker release is coming up for my Etsy shop for January. So that's another thing that I got to be like working on over break, getting all of the designs drawn up. I'm very excited. Valentine's Day is like one of my favorite holidays. And I think the reason that I say that it's one of my favorite holidays is because my birthday is the day after Valentine's Day. So knowing that Valentine's Day is approaching means that my birthday is approaching. And it's a little narcissistic to say that your birthday is your favorite holiday, because, you know, it's a day about you. So for the sake of avoiding narcissism, I'll say Valentine's Day is my favorite holiday. And, you know, who doesn't love a holiday that's centered around candy? Like, I think that's just a great element of the holiday. The fact that there is, like, candy, but then, as a birthday treat to myself, discount Valentine's Day candy the day after Valentine's Day. My parents really were smart with that one. I was supposed to be born two weeks before I was actually born. So I waited until the right moment, knowing that there would be discount chocolate in my future. We've got some cute little page flags. For Wednesday, should I have just done 3? It kind of looks overwhelming with 4 of them. So I'll take another one off of here and then I'll move it around to like a different day that needs. Okay, we got like a sticker that says today's list. That'll be helpful. And I think there's things I need to get done on the 27th as well. Coming off of the weekend, there's always things to be done. So I'll put that one there and then like a page flag or 2. I've used all the ones in that color, but fear not, there are quite a few in this book. So I'll do, at a very minimum, 2 of them here. Does it look weird to have 2 on one day and 3 on the other? I don't think so, because this is kind of like sloping down, so having an increasing amount of page flags isn't the worst thing in the world. And then I have work shifts basically all weekend. So I have the 30th, the 1st, and the 2nd. So I will need to get some boxes in there for those. I don't want to like do the exact same way I did it on Monday, just because I feel like that's going to take up like a whole lot of space. I'll start with this one on the 1st, just kind of centered here. And then I can start building up a cluster from around it. A little quote could be fun. I like this one. It's a Kate Spade quote. She had a cocktail in her hand and confetti in her hair. And this one is going to go like right over here. I'm placing it this way so that the sidebar of that black box will still show and it won't overlap the vellum too much. Mondays are just mini New Year's. It would make sense to have that on a Monday, but there's not a lot of room to play around with over there because we already have that quote happening in the sidebar and it's a little bit more decorative towards the bottom. So I'll just save that for a future Monday. I do have a handful of these rose gold glitter stars. So I'm going to put a few around this quote to kind of bring it in with the other design elements. Like, okay, so it's black lettering. That will match everything, but I just really want to cement the fact that it's paired with the color palette that I used in my own stickers. So a few of those makes it just look a little bit more kind of enmeshed in the spread. And there's more of these rose gold foiled stars on the quotes sheet, so I can pull in some of those in a minute. I'm going to put one over here. And then I want one down by like this champagne bottle cluster. I used up all of the stars when I was making my 2022 social media goals insert, so that's part of the reason why I needed to get like second copies of these sheets made for the spread. I was like, I want more of the stars. So that little scrap's gonna go down here just to kind of round that out. And I feel like this page is looking pretty good. It's like a classy New Year's spread. I kind of went through like a lot of ideas. I was like, I could use the Marabou Designs one and like pair them with some florals, or I could do like, what's the book called? It's the purple one that's like Art Deco. It's not Girl with Goals. It is Girl with Goals. I was thinking maybe I could do like a Great Gatsby kind of thing, which that's like a fun, like New Year's. But I don't know. I settled on this and I feel like this is the choice that I'm happiest with. Let's see, what else do we have? To balance out what's going on with this longer box Monday, Tuesday, I'm going to take the big size of Bold and Blush and pull that same sticker. It is larger, like significantly larger than that one, because it's meant for a big size planner, but I'm going to put that across Thursday through Saturday. I'm not sure what's going to go in that box, but it's like a fun way to kind of balance out that cluster. I love the quotes in here. I don't know like if I'm going to go into quote overload though, if I bring in like more. Also, we have like giant rose gold foiled boxes with like these huge arrow stickers, which are kind of fun, but I don't want to like get too ahead of myself. I want to like think through all my priorities and make sure that everything is marked before I start adding in elements that aren't necessary. While I pause to think about what else needs to be done, I'm going to take a few more of these according to Allie fireworks and put them around this quote. I feel like all the quotes need some fireworks to really make them pop. So this one's gonna go down here. I'll take another one and put it up by the year 2020, maybe? Or I could do kind of what she was doing with the New Year's and put this one kind of like coming out of 2020, 2022. I am still stuck in 2019 because I'd like a refund on the last like 2 years thanks to this whole pandemic thing. So my mind, every time I'm like, what year is it? It's 2019. That's kind of when the world stopped, and it hasn't started for me yet, I guess. Okay, maybe we could make Happy New Year work in here, like above this box. And then I would have an almost completed sticker sheet, and that is always a great thing. You saw my small shop sticker organization. I don't have a lot of room to play around with in those albums, so the more sheets I can get out of them, the better I'm gonna feel. And then this last one, where can we put this? I mean, I could put it like over here by the champagne bottle. Yeah, that looks good. I feel like it's kind of like highlighting the fact that this bottle is here. I had fun designing this one with like the 2022 on the label and then the faux glitter like wrap thing on it. And we finished a sticker sheet. Man, words are hard today. Going back to marking work shifts, I'm going to start with one of these black boxes and doing the same thing that I did on Monday, but just kind of mixing it up color-wise. Because I know I won't have enough of the gold, or the rose gold foiled to do all of the work shifts. So I'm going to do like a black one, and then I'll do a rose gold foiled on the first. Let's see. I might have actually had enough to do that, but it's fine. Let's see what we've got. I'm going to put it down here at the bottom of Saturday. I imagine it's going to be like a lot of returns from Christmas. This is my first like holiday season working retail, so I am still figuring out like what's going on half of the time. And then I'm going to do another like pink one for Sunday. And I don't know why I said another, because there aren't any pink ones in the spread yet. This is going to be the first. So I like these little arrow stickers that'll just mark what time I have stuff at. And I kind of like having them separate from the boxes. So that's kind of the weekend setup. It looks a little clunky because it's a lot of stickers all at once, but I don't mind it too much. I do want to get another one of these checklists in though, because I have them on this half of the spread and I don't have any on that half of the spread. Thinking through scheduling wise what's going on, the 31st is New Year's Eve, but it is also a time to get stuff done. So I will take, okay, what do we have? Let Love Grow, My Kind of Day, Let Love Grow, My Kind of Day, Love This Day, Plan on It. And I feel like there were other quotes on the one that wasn't foiled. We've got Important, a blank one that I could use. Some like lettered words, Love This Day, My Kind of Day, Plan on It. I don't know. There's got to be more. Here we go. Today's plan, priorities. Yeah, that sounds good. Okay. So we'll do priorities on Friday. I don't want to put it down in the bottom because it's going to continue to add off of that. So I'll do priorities up here in the top box of Friday. And I don't think I have any more of that color of page flag, but it's on a separate page. So if I use like one of these, they're so similar. No one's going to know. I mean, I'll know, but no one's going to know. But also now you're all aware of the fact that they don't match. We're just going to ignore it. I could move some more of them in somewhere else in the spread to like make it look intentional, which is typically my go-to when I have issues with like stickers like that. I I could do a list on Thursday as well. So today's plan is going to go down here. Or should I do another foiled one, because that one's foiled? I know this is like not a necessary like thing to need to match like the foiling, but if I'm gonna have 3 non-foiled ones and then one that's foiled, I'd rather that they kind of balance out. So our options again are Let Love Grow, My Kind of Day, Love This Day, and Plan on It. I already used Plan on It on Wednesday, so we're gonna go with My Kind of Day. And hopefully the items in this checklist will be like exciting items so that they kind of correspond to what's going on with the header. To make things look a little bit more intentional, I'm going to peel up these 2 page flags off of Monday, and I'll swap them with that like more salmon-y pink from Friday. But these ones are going to go down on Thursday to make things a little bit more balanced, rather than having the salmon pink on one half of the spread and then like the blush pink on the other half. So now I need a few more page flags. And we'll just do like 2 or 3 over here. I think I had 2 to begin with, so I'll just keep it at 2 for my today list. Next, I'm going into this new sheet of quotes to pull in some more of the glittery stars. So layering over some of the fireworks over here. I know this cluster is getting to be like kind of ridiculous, but I like it. Okay, so I'm going to put this one by Happy New Year, and then I'll put one up on the other side of Happy New Year to balance that out. I don't need to go like too crazy because this is already that rose gold glitter. And it's more like a pinky purple glitter. But we've got quite a bit going on this side of the spread that maybe I should use the last 2 on the left half. Like over here, I've got one more to go. I don't think I'm going to use the stickers on the New Year's sheet that like say New Year's Eve and New Year's Day, just because there's a lot of things going on the weekend. So adding 2 more stickers into it might not be necessary. I'm feeling pretty good with this though. I really do like the vellum and the effect that it gives the spread. This is kind of peeling up a little bit, so I'm just gonna fix the corner of it. And hopefully that should make it stay in place. Am I having any similar issues over here? No, okay. I'm gonna go ahead and pop this back on the discs and just get a good look at it. I like it so far, but I think I want to change the placement up on this Sunday work shift just to make this cluster look a little less like that. I don't know how to explain it, but it just doesn't look good to have this kind of trail off of it. I'm thinking I'm just going to move it up here on top of the vellum. So that it's not like kind of trailing off to one direction, it's more concentrated. I think that actually helped a lot. Yeah, that looks much better. Okay, so we've got that going on for us. These will be just boxes for writing in, so I don't need to like put any headers on them or anything. I'm tempted to, but I don't think it needs it. The other thing I'm noticing now that it's back on the discs is I feel like I want another quote on this half of the spread. So I am looking at the one that says Champagne Kisses and Midnight Wishes. I can make it fit into this cluster, and maybe that'll help kind of balance out what's going on with the cluster over there. If I move the Plan on It list down to the bottom of this row or column, you would think as a vertical planner I would know by now the difference between like rows and columns, but no, sadly I do not. So I'm gonna do this and take this quote. I had so much fun kind of designing the typography on these, so I want to make sure that they're making a good appearance in this spread, especially because again, like That's the sucky thing with holiday stickers, is you can only really use them on that holiday. So this one is going to go over here around that champagne glass. My other star is going to go right back up here. Oh, that looks good. Okay. And then all of these little page flags that are currently living on my hand will now go down to the Plan On It section at the bottom of the spread. And I feel like I can fit all 3 of them in here, but if it needs to be 2, it can be 2. No, that doesn't look bad. Okay. Popping this back onto the discs for the second time. That makes me a lot happier. Okay, so getting all of my sticker sheets out of the way and just getting a nice good look at it. I think I'm going to call it done. I am happy with the way this one turned out. I think the pink and the black is like such a classic New Year's with like, normally it would be gold, but this year I was feeling rose gold to kind of complement the pink. So that's what we went with. I do like the combination of all the small shop stickers. So the Alicia Michelle over here, we've got the According to Allie Fireworks and her lettering. So happy to finish up another sheet of stickers. We've got some things from my own shop, and more things will be coming to my shop soon. And by soon, I mean the 3rd. So keep an eye out for that. But yeah, I'm going to call it done on this one. If you liked this video, hit that like button down below. You can also subscribe to my channel for more fun planner-related content, and follow me on Instagram at Katelyn Plans, where I share after the pen photos as well as photos of spreads that did not get videos. Thanks for watching, and happy planning!